I kind of had to get used to meeting my idols very, very quickly. You know, it was kind of hard for me because, you know, I just literally come out of my room recording covers and I was in the studio with these massive names. It was really hard to walk in the studio and control myself not to just lick their face. I think for me it was kind of, I had to kind of get used to waiting until they left the room and then breaking down into tears, then crying. Like when they've left the room, it's like, oh my god. So it was kind of difficult, but you know, they're such cool people that I've had a chance to work with on this album. And yeah, I look up to just so many people in the music industry. I think maybe one of my, I suppose a slightly different artist that I love right now is John Mayer. I love
oh, yeah. He gets really deep, too.
Yeah, he definitely does. So, yeah.
Now, you said you kind of go crazy when you met some of your idols and working with them.
Yeah.
Who was the person that you were like, all right, I have to wait till this person leaves or else I'm going to go crazy? Who was, like, the one person?
I mean...
Because Neo was probably a big deal. After you got off the Skype, you're probably like, oh, what just happened?
Yeah, I ran upstairs and actually woke my mum up just to show her. Wake up! She's like, Neo, what, from The Matrix? No. But yeah, so who else is there? Well, Pharrell. I got to work with Pharrell Williams. That was kind of crazy. You know, he's a really cool guy. So that was kind of difficult to not lick his face.
You were licking faces.
I know. What is it with me? Who else is out there? I mean, there was kind of a surreal moment.
Yeah.
When I was working for Pharrell, where I went to a Tyler the Creator show, and I was kind of standing just off the stage, and where Pharrell was on one shoulder and Lil Wayne was on the other. Oh, so man. It was kind of like just standing with them.
Sandwich of looking at the face.
Yeah, just like really weird face, just like standing between them. But you know, that was kind of a surreal moment.
That's awesome. Yeah. Are you going to be doing anything special on the day your album is released? This comes from Michelle-at Z100.com.
I don't know really. Maybe.
Because when is the album coming out in the U.S.? Because I know it's coming out at the end of
the US is September 18th.
September 18th, because in the UK it's the end of
the
this
UK,
month.
yeah, it's coming up. It's July 30th in the UK.
So you're going to have like 2 really big days to party.
2 release dates. Probably just get a party popper and just...
Nice. That's it, go to sleep.
I just fall down just by myself.
Okay, Zia Barillo, or Borillo, it's probably the right way to say it. Can you do an American accent, and they want you to say, hi, can I have a cheeseburger, or hello, my name is Conor Maynard, and I love America. I'm reading this stuff.
Hello, my name is Conor Maynard. I love America. I'd love to go and get a cheeseburger one day, you know.
That's pretty good.
These guys looking amazing right now. You know, it's a really cool opportunity for me to be here.
Wow.
And I love Z100, and I think it's just a great experience for me, definitely.
That is really good.
Anyway, back to being British.
Yeah, I'm not going to
go on, do a British accent. Go on.
All right.
Go on.
Hello. Hello, looking at me bum.
Okay, that's like a British mouse. I don't know what that was.
Hello, looking at me bum. All right, I really just offended the entire country.
Yeah, literally.
Sorry about that.
All UK fans just signed out like this is over.
Unfollow him on Twitter. All right. Some more questions. Have you ever tried to make yourself sick to skip school? This is from Nadine Ben Amar. Like fake being sick to go.
I mean, I have tried. I haven't actually tried to make myself.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna go vomit.
Mom, look. Oh. I think for me it's more. Yeah, I kind of just pretend. I suppose I used to lie in bed and just like, oh, I'm gonna die. Please. And then she'd feel really sorry for me, and then that would last for about an hour, and then she'd realise I'm on the PlayStation, like, yeah, come on, this is great, and then I'd get sent to school like an hour later.
Yeah, you get caught.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of difficult to fake it the whole day. And it always seems that the one day you pretend to be sick, something amazing happens at the end of the day, like all your friends are meeting at some party, and you want to go, and you're like, Mom, I feel so much better, it's a miracle. Mom, aren't you happy? And she's like, get back to bed, and you're like, oh.
I took vitamin C, I swear I'm fine. All right, so from, someone just told me terrible British accent. I know it's terrible, I'm sorry. All right, another question here from Z100.com. Let me just scroll up a little bit. Do you have a celebrity best friend? And if you want to share it, who is it?
A celebrity best friend?
Like someone that you like text maybe on the normal now, you know?
I have this friend, he's called John.
His name is John?
He's a great guy.
John?
Yeah, John. My mate John, back in Brighton. Great guy.
No, and he's
almost a celebrity. Well, he is now.
Oh, yeah?
Now I've said his name. He must feel so special.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
He's so special. Oh, yeah, let me just scroll up. I just saw something I wanted to say here. What's the weirdest thing a fan has done? This is from Ebba from Sweden. What's up, Sweden?
The weirdest thing a fan has done.
Or maybe
Ebba.
Yeah, I think it's Ebba, if I'm saying it. E-B-B-A?
Okay.
Ebba?
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 Ebba. No.
Whatever you want to say. Frank. Hi, Frank.
I think, John? John? No.
That's you!
Weirdest thing a fan has done.
Or maybe given to you if they didn't do something strange.
Well, I mean, I've had some mad experiences. I think one of the most craziest experiences for me was probably, I remember I was doing did I tell the radio tour story before? When I was doing a radio tour in the UK, and I was in Liverpool, in the UK, and fans were kind of waiting outside. They all, they thought, oh, I'm going to meet Conor, and they're going to get some pictures, going to get some signed stuff. And annoyingly, like, the security were like, no, sorry, you can't go outside, it's too dangerous, there's too many people out there, it's by a main road, and I was like, oh, so I had to tweet saying, sorry guys, I can't come outside. They weren't happy with that, so they broke into the car park of the radio station, waited by the car for me to come out. So obviously, but then they got kicked out by security, but they remembered the car, so they waited for the car to come out, followed the car back to the hotel, waited outside the hotel the whole night, and when I came up, they just wanted the picture.
So how does it feel like, you were trying to go to bed that night, and you know there's like screaming girls, and maybe guys, down.
Maybe guys. There was a few guys actually.
Yeah.
They called they called themselves the male. They were like the male maniacs, and they're on Twitter and everything.
Oh wow.
They made me do a little shout out to the male maniacs.
All right, there's your now they're all freaking out. Like, yeah. All right. Your favorite cereal from Leah.
My favorite cereal.
We're getting really deep here.
We're getting I don't know if you guys can see this, but the background of my oh, hold on one second.
Oh, you have too many. Let's see.
Just what they are. Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops! Nice.
You can't get them in the UK. You can, but you have to go to like a really special shop.
So before you leave the United States, you have to get like 50 boxes.
Yeah, I just leave all my clothes here and fill up my suitcase.
That's right. You go to the grocery store and they're like, why is this guy buying random amounts of Fruit Loops? Very strange. Okay. From Nabanita. These are some awesome names. Does it get weird always being surrounded by screaming girls and being followed? Because we just talked about that. People outside your hotel.
Yeah, I've actually got to move quite soon in my place.
Everybody knows. Are you on the tour now when they give a tour?
Yeah, right. There's Conor Maynard.
That's where he lives.
Yeah, no, I think for me, I made the stupid mistake of going around the corner to get a pint of milk.
By yourself?
By myself. I kind of went around there and I got some. And on the way back, there was like, maybe 6 or 7 girls there, and that was cool. They were young, and like, I was like, yeah, they could take a picture, that's fine. But one of them ran off, and I was a bit like, oh, okay, she obviously doesn't like me. But then she came back with like 40 kids, and they were all just waiting outside.
Can we come in your living room?
Yeah.
No.
Can I lick your face?
I
know how it feels, but don't do it.
I know how it feels.
Yeah, I think for me, it got pretty crazy, so I do have to move quite soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's exciting, it's funny.
That's awesome. Some more questions here at Z100.com. Hashtag Z100 if you're on Twitter to ask questions for Conor Maynard. All right. I saw
one that's in my most embarrassing moment. I saw that one. I didn't see you said it, actually.
Okay, most embarrassing moment? Yeah, I think it's pretty far up now.
Oh, really? Hold on. Let's see if we can make this happen.
Favorite cereal, celebrity crush. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
From Guest. Oh, man, we did
what
all
a
that
waste of time.
Names. All right.
Unless the name is Guest. What's up, Guest?
Hi, Guest. They're from
most embarrassing moment, I think, was probably when I was in a taxi, and it was in the UK, and it was my first ever time I heard my song on the radio. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was in the taxi.
You were wearing a diaper?
It was so weird. Like, the song just came on the radio, and I was literally like, and the taxi driver just went and turned it off.
Oh no!
And I was like,
that's me.
And then he was like, don't you hate that kind of music? And I was just like, yeah.
That's horrible.
Awful.
Yeah. How about them Yankees?
Put on some heavy metal. Go. I was literally just like, I couldn't believe that moment. It was really embarrassing.
All right, and someone asked here. Oh wait, I scroll up. Every time I see something, it scrolls down. Hold on. All right. They said, I forget. Oh yeah, where is it? I know it's not. It's from Shiny. I know it's not a question, but can you sing just a little part of Vegas Girl right now?
A little part of Vegas Girl?
Yeah, it's a little part.
You guys want me to sing a little part of Vegas Girl?
He is going to be performing a little bit, but it's like a teaser.
Okay.
All right, just a little bit. Clear the la 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 la.
Okay, there you go down. This is for the girls that can get down low. The whole club wanna see you go. Hey, shake, shake, like your famous girl. Head back, lay down like a Vegas girl. Bass coming out so hard. That little jazz breaking every heart. Hey, shake, shake, like your famous girl. Head back, lay down like a Vegas girl.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Very nice. That's the acoustic, like MTV Unplugged version.
Are you crying?
There was a tear on this side, but yeah, you couldn't see it from there. All right. Best day of your life from Esther. What was the best day of my life? So far.
Right now, you guys are just making it so emotional for me. They were like, he's getting really weird.
Yeah, licking faces, tears, crying, I don't know. So what would you say is the best day?
Best day of my life.
So far.
Probably the day.
Thing. It could be,
Well, I would say the day I turned 18 in the UK, because 18, you're finally an adult. You're like, it's like you're finally free, that kind of thing. And then, to celebrate, I went to my kind of local supermarket around the corner.
Can you drink at 18?
You can. In 18, you can do whatever you want.
So you're legal.
It's cool to do whatever you want. Yeah. Okay. So you can do whatever you want. And then I went around the corner to buy a 15 rated. Oh yeah, because in the UK our games and things are rated differently. You have like rated RPG 13. Like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Ours is 12, 15, and 18.
Okay.
So I went to buy 15. I was 18, but I went to buy 15.
Nice.
They wouldn't let me have it because they didn't believe I was even 15.
Where's the facial hair?
And it was my 18th birthday, and they wouldn't sell me a 15 game. And I got escorted out of the shop because I got quite angry. So.
Give me the game.
All right, another question from Z100.com. This is just really random, just to talk about food. From Joy Sawasdi. Can you eat spicy food? P.S. I love you.
What was her name?
That was me actually saying P.S. I
Oh.
love you. No.
Oh,
It's Nadine. I'm sorry. It's what was it? Joy Sawasdi. Can you eat spicy food?
Joy Sawasdi.
Do you like spicy food?
I do. I to a certain level. I can't go. I don't really go too far in terms of spice.
Yeah, kind of put you in the bathroom.
I do like my bowels.
I knew I was going to get to that.
I kind of enjoy having them alive. So I try and stay away from really, really spicy foods. But you know, medium spice. I sometimes.
So not like crazy hot buffalo wings.
Yeah, no, not really. No, I enjoy life. So, I choose life. So yeah.
All right, and this I think this is from this is a second question from Ebba. It's that good.
Ebba's going in.
Ebba from Sweden again. She's like a superstar now. Name 3 things you can't live without. And you can call me Frank or John. you like. Sorry, Ebba. Frank, John. 3 things you cannot live without.
3 things I can't live without. Music. Love music. Can't live without music. My amazing fans. Wouldn't be able to live without them from now on.
They're all gleaming right now.
And this battery.
Just found it. Don't lick the battery.
It looks so
don't do that.
But it looks so wonderful right now. And it just Duracell Pro Cell.
There's gonna be a hashtag Connor loves batteries. Now. In fact, let's trend that.
I'm now gonna get batteries from all my fans. I can really tell what's gonna happen now.
Connor, we have a box here. It's 700 pounds. It's batteries. I don't know. Well, I know why. All right. We don't. This is from Shan Gise.
Where does it say
We
that?
don't really get the whole panda thing. Could @Conor Maynard explain it?
Do you guys know the panda thing?
Because I don't either. I need to get schooled.
What if it's like?
That's why they're here. They're huge fans. They probably. But people
the panda thing. I really can't go into detail. You really have to go and find out for yourself. Literally type in Conor Maynard panda on Google, and you'll see a picture, and you'll know what.
Okay.
It's nothing like really odd, but it's a stupid thing.
It's family friendly.
Basically, like in a video, I was doing I did one of my original songs, and it was kind of like a behind the scenes video, and then we had this big toy panda, and
everybody has a toy
panda. And I was
panda.
swinging it around, and then
Who doesn't have a toy panda in their house? I mean, I know I have.
And then things got a bit crazy. So.
All right, and okay, I just saw one. Let's scroll up. This is live, people. All right. Okay, it's from Brittany with lots of Y's. What do you think when fans cry because of you? Happy crying, they say.
I think it's amazing that they can get to that kind of
think
point.
anybody would ever?
It is kind of a weird feeling. You don't know what to do. You're sort of like, you okay? Kind of, you know whether to like comfort them or just leave them to it. And I think sometimes, I think it's kind of it is a weird feeling. Fans that kind of get to that point where they just literally can't control themselves and they're just crying and screaming and it's just madness. It's
do you leave going?
It's like seriously, Mum, calm down. Like this is getting too much. But, but no, I think it is a weird feeling, but it's one of those things that it happens every now and then at shows and
it's got to be pretty flattering.
It's overwhelming and it's flattering and it's cool. I think it's a bit weirder when I cry back though. Then they just stop and like, okay, you're weird.
Why is he looking at my face and he's crying now? All right. Do you like quiet fans or really crazy fans? This is from Brianna at Z100.com.
I think there's a moment for there's different situations that call for different things. I mean, right now, we're chill.
Everybody's pretty chill.
We're chilled
inside,
right now.
they're freaking out. I see it in their
face.
They're like, I want to just jump over that right now. Take the microphone.
You know what shit about licking your face? Yeah, that's what I want to do. No, I think for me, there's different. I think if I was at a show, and they were completely silent, that would be worrying. It'd be a bit like, guys, are you still there?
It's a taxi driver. He's in the audience. All right. I don't know what this is, but all right, Brittany May, have you ever been to the Download Festival?
The Download Festival.
Do you know what it is?
No, I haven't.
Neither do I.
Is it in the UK?
Well, now we have to wait for the response. That might take a while.
Yeah. let's skip to another.
All right, let's skip. Rebecca, who do you miss the most from back home? Oh, this is where everybody goes, aw, a little bit. They're not saying it. They're freaking out inside. They're like,
back home, I think it's probably, you know, I mean, obviously I don't really get to see my family as much, I don't get to see my friends as much. It's always cool going back to see them. I'm very close to my mum. You know, my mum's always the one that wants to hear my new songs as soon as I finish them. Yeah, I think, you know, it's just my friends. My brother, you guys know my brother as well? My brother's become like his own little mini celebrity on Twitter. Yeah, he's got his own.
The Jonas Brothers and their little brother.
Oh, really?
That's what happened to the,
oh, yeah. My younger brother he's called Jack. His Twitter's Jack Maynard 23. If you want to go and check him out. He's got no talent whatsoever. No, I'm joking. That was really horrible.
He just sits on Twitter all day.
He just sits on Xbox and Twitter. That's what he does. But no, he's like I suppose I really got my brother. He's only 2 years younger than me, so he's cool.
All right, and also people want to hear more about the album.
More about the album, okay.
More about the album and who your favorite collaborations are and what collaborations.
Well, there's some cool collaborations on the album, definitely. Obviously, as a lot of you know, I work with Neo on the album. There's a track featuring Neo. There's a track featuring Pharrell. There's a track featuring Rita Ora, who's kind of a new artist. She's blowing up right now. A little outburst there. I saw that. He's like, yeah. Yeah, Rita Ora's gonna be featured on the album as well. So that track is really cool. Yeah. There's a track written by Frank Ocean. And also Anth is going to be on the album as well.
Oh,
there's a track featuring Anth. So there's a really nice
You're blow Anth up really good.
Yeah, there's a little nice little complete. Yeah, there's a really complete off the circle. It's a really nice way to finish it off. So yeah, there's some cool. I don't know my favorite collaboration. The Neo track is big. I'm really looking forward to you guys hearing that. The Pharrell track is just very, very Pharrell. Like his kind of production, the way he does. It's very odd, but cool at the same time. Yeah, I mean, in terms of the whole album, you know, there's a track for everyone. I think, you know, there's some of you that love the big upbeat tracks that I do. There's those on there, and then there's the kind of more stripped back, slow piano tracks on there as well. So, you know, it's something for everyone.
And from Allison at Z100.com, we only have a few minutes left, by the way. I know.
Okay.
What is the weirdest dream you've had?
The weirdest dream?
That you could talk about in front of everybody. Oh, that one. All right.
Oh, what? They like crossed out all of them. No, I'm joking. The weirdest dream I've ever had. Probably, well, I don't know. What's the weirdest dream I've ever had? I mean, they are like genuinely weird. Like,
you ever get chased by like marshmallows? Was that only me?
That's. Sorry. just smile and nod. Yeah, I've done that. No, the weirdest dream I've ever had. Probably. Remember, I went into the sea. I turned into a fish. My entire family were fish as well, and they kind of then all transformed into a time bomb, which then went off, and I was really upset because it was really loud. Then I got out the sea, turned into a gorilla.
Yeah, this is
I got slingshotted to this island where it was really great, and I was in like an orange car, and I drove around in this orange car with all my gorilla friends.
Who doesn't?
And yeah, and then
we all have dreams like that.
Yeah, and then I woke up and was literally like, what the hell?
Were you sweating when you woke up? Like, what was that?
Yeah, I was kind of actually scared of myself after that. So,
all right, Lisa. No, now that I say this, everybody's gonna. But like. Okay, let's just try this one. Lisa Bianco wants you to say her name.
Lisa Bianco.
Lisa Bianco, yeah.
Bianco.
Okay. Bianco, yeah. B-I-N-C-O. We've just said your name 9
Lisa
times.
Bianco.
There you go. She's fangirling right now. She's flailing. She's running out of her room screaming at this point. I'm just guessing.
All right. Already.
All right, since you don't like spicy food that much, Hayat from France wants to know what's your favorite food, just in general.
Hi, well, it's Nando's.
Start mailing
it's Nando's back in the UK. You guys only have one over here. You have one in Washington, D.C.
I don't even know what that is.
It's an amazing food chain. I've actually got a card. I don't know if you guys have heard the Nando's Black Card. Yeah, I've got one of those.
If you buy so many of whatever.
No, it's basically if you've done things to promote them, that kind of thing. Like, you can hold it if you want.
Oh, that's sweet.
It means I can take 5 friends and we all go for free.
There it is. Can I be one of your 5 friends today?
Huh?
Oh, we gotta go to DC though. You're like, yeah, we're not going.
Work on the British accent, and then I'll take you.
Hello, can I? Okay. All right. Some more questions at Z100.com. We have time for like one more. Okay. One more question. You want to find it? Go ahead and find a really good one that you want to answer.
Okay. What do you think about Israel?
There we go. That's how we're gonna end
Charlotte.
this. What do you think about Israel?
Never been. So let me find another question. Sorry.
I got one here. I don't know if you want to ask it. Favorite hobby? Maybe?
Favorite hobby? Favorite hobby?
Besides music?
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, music was always my hobby, so it's kind of my hobby is my job now.
Yeah.
So, like,
that's good.
My other hobby, I think probably.
Are you into cars or?
My car's was £400. It's still my first car.
Nice.
So,
You still have it? You didn't buy a new one yet?
I haven't bought a new one yet. No,
Yeah.
I'm planning to though. Soon,
good.
So I don't know what to get next. I don't know if you guys have got any suggestions. Nope.
Will, roll down here. No. We're going to wrap up the chat now here at Z100.com, but you're going to be performing here really soon, right?
Yes, I'm going to perform for these guys. And
Yeah, it's going to be crazy because we're going to film you setting up, too.
oh, amazing.
He's
That's
like,
gonna be,
oh, okay.
It's going to be so
this is
interesting. That
whatever.
literally, it's going to be the best moment of your lives.
But if you want to, we're going to be replaying this probably in another day or two. We're going to replay this at Z100.com.
Okay.
So everybody else that didn't get their question in, we're really sorry. He's seeing all your questions. We just don't have time to
Yes,
answer
I
all
can see
of
them all. Tori, Brianna, Jess.
Yeah.
all
We
the
can go
people
on for
there.
days.
Yes.
Emily Wells from Denmark. What's up, Denmark? Anyway, so stick here at Z100.com. He is at Conor Maynard on Twitter. I'm at Radio Mo Bounce on Twitter, and we are at Z100 New York on Twitter. So thank you so much. We're going to be performing a little bit. Let's give a round of applause, everybody, for Conor. Thank you, guys. A few minutes, you're going to be performing a couple songs. We're going to get the band set up and get everything going. Thanks,
Do
guys.
it.
Sweet.
I'm real sorry.
No cursing.